Hello, welcome back to Kirk Kooks and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Fakeaway. This week, still sticking to that pizza-esque theme, and we are going to be giving it a go, the discontinued Taco Bell Mexican taco pizza. Never tried one of these before, never really go to Taco Bell to be honest with you. I've never tried one of these before, so I'm quite interested to see how it tastes. So yeah, apparently they don't make these anymore. A lot of people aren't very happy about that, so make one yourself at home. That is what we're going to do today, so let's crack on. Okay, so first up we're going to cook our tortillas. Just got a nice cast iron pan here heating up, put a bit of spray oil in there and add our tortillas. We want to get these nice and crisp and golden brown, give them a flip. That's about how we want it, so we just need to cook the other side the same as that now. Just leave that in there to heat up nicely and crisp up, and it's done. I've got 8 of these to do, so I will get on with those, and we will start making our taco seasoning. So for the taco seasoning, we want 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of oregano, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, 1.5 teaspoon of ground cumin, and a dash of pepper, and a dash of salt. And that's it. Just give all that a little mix together now. And that is it. Now we have a nice taco seasoning. So then we want to fry up some ground mince in a nice oiled pan. So just that white balance. There we go. Okay, so you just want to break up this mince. I've got 500 grams here. Just get this all nice and broke up and then just get it all mixed in and get that browning until it is all browned. Once that is all browned, we can then add in a little bit of water, about 50 mils of water. And then we can add our taco seasoning. Then we just want to get all of that mixed together again. Then we just want to cook this through until the water's thinned down and this is nice and thick and most of the moisture is gone. So once we've done that, we want a can of refried beans and a nice microwavable container. We'll open the can of beans and empty that full can into the microwavable container and then just microwave that for about a minute or two just to soften it up and make it easier to spread. While we wait for that to microwave, we will chop up some tomatoes, and that's ready, look. So now we are ready to start putting together these taco pizzas. First thing we want is some taco sauce. I've just got a jar of sauce here. Just going to smear that all over the bottom of this tortilla that is now nice and crispy, just as you would a pizza sauce. So we are just treating this right now as if it was a pizza, but we won't be for very long because now we're going to add a bunch of refried beans on there. So the same again, we're just going to spread this all over the base here. Just get this covered in refried beans. And then we're going to bring back our ground beef, which has been seasoned with that lovely taco seasoning, and we're going to spread that all over the top of the refried beans. Just once again, just cover all of that as much as we can, get a nice good portion of that all over there. And then we're going to top this with a second tortilla. And then we're going to top the tortilla with another portion of the tortilla sauce. Get that spread again all over the top of it, just as you would a pizza. And then we're going to top this with a bunch of mozzarella. So we're just going to sprinkle that all over the top. Now, I think at Taco Bell they use a Mexican cheese mix. I haven't got that, so we're using mozzarella. So then those tomatoes we chopped earlier on, we're just going to spread those out over the top just as you would a normal pizza topping. Just get those spread out all over the top here. And then just as a little extra ingredient to give this a bit of extra heat, I'm just going to put some jalapenos all over the top here. Same again, we're just going to spread those out just as you would any other pizza topping on a regular pizza. And then that is basically ready now to go in the oven. I'm actually going to put this in the grill. I'm going to put it under the grill for about 5 minutes just to really crisp up that cheese and get it all nice and melty. And there we go, look. You can see, look, we've got really nice melted cheese there. I've also done just a plain cheese one to see how that tastes. Okay, so I guess now we give this a taste. I have also made a plain cheese one just to give that a try as well. But first let's cook the main one. Some nice tomatoes and jalapenos in with this on the top of this. I'm going to cut this into a sort of pizza slice shape. I don't know how they serve them at Taco Bell because I never had one. Then let's go. That is really nice. Yeah, I can see why people are annoyed now that they don't make these anymore. That's actually really good. I think it'd be a little bit bland if it didn't have the jalapenos on it, because when I looked these up, apparently they're just usually just topped with tomatoes, but I don't know if you can also just choose your toppings when you're in there. As I say, never tried one before. It is really good though. I wonder what it tasted like if you actually used pizza dough instead of the tortilla wraps. Just try the plain cheese one. I think it's probably going to be a bit bland. But then also, the jalapenos, the heat from them might be overpowering the heat actually in the mix we made, so you might be able to taste a bit more of the actual inners on this one. Yeah, you really get the flavour from the taco seasoning and the refried beans in this one, whereas in this one, the jalapenos did sort of, the heat from the jalapenos sort of overpowered the flavour a little. Yeah, this is really good. So as I say, that's the first time I've ever tried that. I've never had one in a Taco Bell before. Never made it myself before, and that's actually really good. I can see this being a recipe which I will cook again and again and again at home. Maybe tweak it a little every now and again as well, and put some different pizza toppings on top there. You can put your pepperoni on there, put a bit of ham and pineapple on there if you like ham and pineapple. Put anything on there, I guess, really. You could literally just turn this into an actual pizza topping. That is actually really good. I'm quite impressed with that. See, I really just want to eat more, but I'm not going to sit in it. I've already ate the equivalent of a full one on camera, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this away. I'm going to finish this off camera, and I'll catch you next time. It is once again Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pizza Wednesday.
Jelly bean and sausage pizzas.
Strawberry surprise pizza with anchovy sauce.
Peanut butter and clams. Anchovies and bananas.